It's that time of year again, that wonderful time of year, where we're delightfully treated to previews for new updates through weekly snapshots. This week, I'm featuring the 17W06A snapshot, which is a particularly interesting one, especially for builders like me. If you enjoy the video, smack the thumbs up button, and consider subscribing if you enjoy Minecraft content. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get started. To kick off this video, I'd like to go over exactly what has been added in this particular building-oriented snapshot. In terms of actual additions, we now have 3 new blocks: concrete powder, and glazed terracotta blocks, some of which actually change based on the direction you place them. As for additions, the overall color palette for things such as sheep, wool, and banners has been updated, with their tones and saturation being improved. So wait a minute, let's talk more about the new blocks that I mentioned. The crafting recipes are relatively simple, which gives you an incentive to utilize them in your creations, even in survival, rather than just creative mode. They are, however, a little bit different from that of a normal crafting system. Starting with the concrete powder blocks using the recipe shown here, you can transform them into a solid block when introducing them to water, similar to sponges. Mining them up will cause them to solidify and become the newly introduced concrete block. As for the glazed terracotta blocks, they are formed by smelting a particular color of hardened clay in a furnace, oddly enough. Now, this particular block is certainly a unique one, as the textures all resemble different patterns, which is definitely new for Minecraft. But that's not all. The patterns actually change based on the direction in which they are placed, kind of like log blocks. This is where things get interesting, especially for me and other resource pack makers. Each direction of the terracotta blocks have their own block states, allowing them to theoretically be modified, changing the models and textures, allowing for so many different textures that don't necessarily affect survival-based gameplay. So with these, along with the other blocks, this introduces the possibility of around 80 new blocks available for retexturing. This is going to be amazing for resource packs, let alone default builders. Before we bring this showcase to a close, I'd definitely like to briefly mention the change to the color palette with wool, sheep, and banners. Mojang has done an excellent job bringing these colors out a bit more, making them pop. They look much more fresh and clean and introduce many more possibilities that should certainly raise the community hype and excitement. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed watching, smack that like button. If you're interested in Minecraft videos and live streams, I'd certainly recommend subscribing. That way you'll be notified for when I create and upload. As always, my name has been System Z. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for watching.